SLG, AV8MO.
AB8MO, this is KD8SLG. I thought I'd talk for about 15 or 20 seconds here and see if Echolink was doing any drops or anything weird. The usual round of complaints I've heard. So let me know if everything's working, if you would, please.
Everything seems to be working on this end, WA8KOC.
Okay. Thank you, Fred. Yeah, it seems to be fine. I heard you and Dick conversing. There was no dropouts on my end, so everything sounds good on the transmit side, or at least on the outgoing. So that's all I got there. I got to get back to work here, and I'll catch you guys for the net. KD8SLG, back to you. This is AV8MO.
AB8MO, WA8KOC. Thank you both very much for testing Echolink for me. He'll be linking us up in about 7 minutes, and I will get you guys in there on the first round. KD8SLG.
W8WKY.
This is KD8SLG. We will be linking up to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net for the next 2 hours or so. Please stand by. The net starts at the top of the hour in about 1 minute and 40 seconds. KD8SLG, clear.
Good afternoon and welcome to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. My name is Dustin. My call sign is KD8EPC, and I'll be net control for the first hour today. The Boredom Breaker Net meets every day at noon Central Time on Allstar node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. This is a directed net. All traffic must pass through net control, and all stations are welcome to check in. We'll take multiple rounds of check-ins, so if you don't get in the first time, just stand by and we'll get to you as soon as we can. All right, we're linked in with our friends in Arkansas, Virginia, and various other repeaters throughout the country. So we ask that you key for a couple of seconds before and after you transmit so we hear everything you have to say. And if you're connected to a repeater, make sure you let it drop completely before you start keying so we don't miss you there. All right, before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. All right, not hearing any emergency or priority traffic. Stations waiting to check into the Boredom Breaker Net. Please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
So Charlie 5, Romeo Bravo, call KC5, RBG, Shannon and Tulsa.
November 5, Kilo, Golf 4, Oscar Yankee Sierra, Lima, Oscar, OYS, Mobile, Kevin, and Lynchburg, Virginia. In and out. Have a good day, Dustin.
All right, let me get up there and make sure I got it.
Greg in Broken Arrow.
Kilo Mike 4, Kilo Zulu Victor, KM4, KZV, Kyle down here in Virginia.
All right, let me make sure I've got it here, and let me tell you who I've picked up. All right, very good. We've got KC5 Real Big Guns Shannon. We have WA8 KOC Fred in the mobile. We have AB8MO a mobile. We have N5 at GLO Bill on the front porch. We have KG4OIS Kevin is mobile in and out. Kevin, have a great day and thanks for stopping by. We have KUIB John living that $5 dream a nickel at a time. We have AI5 HV Greg enjoying retirement there, and KM4 KZV Kyle. All right, let me start with the list we've got here. We'll take some more check-ins in just a few minutes. We're going to start with our couple of mobile stations here, starting with WA8 KOC. Fred, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, Dustin. Slow down. You're going 195 miles an hour and you're going to get a ticket. I am so sorry that I missed connecting with you guys last night on Silver Creek's Tuesday weekly net. My apologies. It's been a rough week. It's going to be a rough rest of the week, but that's okay. That's okay. You take it as it comes, and God will take care of you, I guess. So anyway, thanks for taking my check-in this afternoon. Wanted to make sure I connected with you. I'll connect with Ray next hour. You guys do a fabulous job, as always. And thank goodness we've got all these new friends with us, linked all over America, and I guess England, right? So take good care of yourself, buddy. Don't work too hard, and enjoy the net. Like I say, you guys do a fabulous job. KD8 EPC and KD8 SLG in the background. Hi. WA8 KOC. 7-3, fellas. Talk to you tonight.
All right there, Fred. Well, thanks so much for stopping by and joining us today, and we'll forgive you for missing the club net last night. We're on a roll. This is my third net this week already, so there you go. And boy, if we didn't keep Nick behind the curtains, I think everybody would look and run the other way as soon as possible. So, Fred, we'll stay 73, mobile safely out there. Have a great rest of your day, and try to stay dry. AB8MO in the land of snow and maple syrup. How you doing, Andy?
KD8 EPC in the Boredom Breaker Net. This is AB8MO Echolinking it. Actually, it's doing pretty good so far. It's been solid on my end. Just munching on a steak. It's leftover, so it's not as warm as I would like it, but I don't want to ruin it in the microwave. So I'd rather eat it being lukewarm than heat it up all the way and it be overcooked. So it's still got a little pink in it the way I like it. So munching it down. It's warming up here. So what more can I say? Probably about the same as is there. It was foggy this morning. I'm not sure if the fog lifted or not. But if it's still foggy and you're commuting in northeast Ohio or anywhere for that matter, I was looking at the National Weather Service webpage last night, and there was a dense fog advisory for a big, broad area of the midsection of the country. So just gotta be careful, be mindful, and take it a little slower. And anyway, that's about all I got. And go get them. And I agree with you with the man behind the curtain. If we ever let him out, people might run for the hills. I love you, Dick. Back to you there, Dustin. I'll catch you all tonight, hopefully. KD8 EPC and the Boredom Breaker Net, AB8MO.
All right there, Andy. We'll enjoy that steak. And yeah, it was foggy a little bit ago when I had to run out and see the vampire a couple hours ago. It was still foggy, but we've got 46 and rain here in tropical Medina, Ohio, but we're in a heat wave because it was cold. So we'll say 73. Have a great rest of your day and enjoy that steak. Well, let's go up and talk to my good friend Shannon, KC5 Real Big Guns. How you doing?
KC5RBG, I'll wave a hand there to Andy as he's mobiling around. And hello, Dustin and Nick. I missed you all the other night. Gosh, I came back in the room and someone was talking to Nick, and he's like, yeah, I was just testing out my node over here, and me and Dustin were figuring it out or whatever, and then you all were going to go simplex D-Star, so I was like, well, shucks, I missed my opportunity there, but hopefully it'll get better. Let me just reset real quick. KC5RBG returning. Well, I got lots of good news. I got an eye appointment the 29th to have my cataracts looked at for surgery, and after they do that diagnostic appointment, I should get scheduled for cataract surgery, so hopefully it'll be really soon. Looking forward to it so I can see again. Boy, am I looking forward to it. So I got that going in the works. The 31st, I have another shot in my eye, my left eye, trying to get the swelling down in my retina. And a few other things going on there. Neuropathy's going really good. My feet are starting to wake up, and they don't hurt as bad now, and I am getting some feeling, so pretty nice there. Toes are still kind of dead, but the rest of my foot's kind of woken up, so I'm very happy with my neuropathy treatment. Is there anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. I hope you all are having a great day so far, and hope you have a great rest of the day, too. Hopefully I'll be able to catch you on the Beacon Net tonight when you all run that. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Real Big Guns. God bless, and 73, my friends. Back to net control.
All right there, Shannon. Well, great to hear you out there, and great news on the cataracts. And yeah, we were helping Ed test his audio out, I think, and then we did go over to D-Star Simplex. We've been having a lot of fun on Simplex over here lately. We had like 6 guys on the one frequency the other day, and that was pretty cool. I've never talked to 6 locals all on Simplex at once, so that was kind of neat. So we'll say 73 to you for now, Shannon, and we'll have to catch up later for sure. We'll be on the Beacon Net, and I think I'm going to even stick around and have an after-party tonight if things work out and there's enough people that want to do that. So there you go. We'll say 73 for now, my friend. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Let's jump on over to Texas and go to the front porch and talk to Bill, N5 at GLO. How you doing?
And GLO there, doing pretty well. We haven't rained. So there's a whole lot of other folks. And doing okay on that one. Still, I did something to my back the other day, and I'm having trouble walking around. I just got to relax and let this thing relax away and get out of itself, and then I'll be back to normal. But no big deal. Just enjoying life as it comes, and what we can do. Nothing real special going on, except my daughter had to leave work early and head home because she got out there getting ready to open the the floodgates on the dam that she lives below. And while she lives high enough that it wouldn't flood, it would have kept her from getting home because it would have flooded her road to get in. So she headed home early. So other than that, everything's going on pretty well here. N5 GLO, back to net.
All right there, Bill. Well, I hope your back feels better soon. I know the feeling. I've got a back pain. It's chronic over here, so it's no fun. But I hope you rest up, and hope your daughter is safe there and got home before the floodgates got open and they got stuck in there. So we'll say 73 to you for now. Have a great afternoon, and hopefully we'll hear you again tonight. All right, I picked up another mobile station here. I'm going to hit real quick. W3ETV, Eddie, how you doing?
Yeah, hi, Dustin. Just parked the car and turned it off so I could talk. Otherwise, it would be roaring here. I don't know why this car seems always like it's a little louder than any other. I don't know. It's a Kicks, Nissan Kicks, so maybe they're just loud cars, whatever. Anyway, I'm sitting here at the grocery store getting ready for my third stop. And once I do that, then I'm headed home. So I guess I'll be home probably in time for the second hour. And wanted to see if I could get on your hour and say hi to you and hi to Nick. And thanks, Nick, for checking me in. And it's a little bit warmer here today. Actually, it's in the 40s. So yeah, we can take this, although it's intermittent rain, and I'm not too happy about that, but right now it's not raining, so that's a good thing. Anyway, back to you there, Dustin. And, yeah, I hope to be able to talk to you and Nick again on D-Star sometime or other. I always seem to keep missing you. I guess like Shannon, I keep missing you guys. So, anyway, you have to let me know, ahead of time. Maybe I have to give you my phone number so you can text me ahead of time and let me know when you're on D-Star. Okay, W3ATV, back to Net.
All right there, Eddie. Well, have fun at the grocery store, and yeah, we'll definitely let you know. We have been on Simplex D-Star and on our repeater on D-Star more lately, but yeah, we'll get with you and we'll have a nice chat there. So we'll say 73 and pick me up a dozen eggs and a thing of biscuits. We're having breakfast. Hi. 73, Eddie. Have a great day, and we'll catch you down the log. Let's jump back on over here to Ohio and talk to John. KUIB. Here's your nickel. Go ahead, my friend.
KD8 EPC from KD8 UIB. Good afternoon, Dustin, earlier out there on the net, and just want to chime in on your hour, say thank you for running the net, Dustin, and thank you, Nick, for getting me in. I highly appreciate it. With that, I hope everybody's having a good or a wonderful Wednesday afternoon on this gray, ugly, wet Ohio afternoon. But with that, I hope everybody here is staying dry, and I'm going to go ahead and hand this back over to Net Control and get back to work so I can live the $5 dream a nickel at a time. This is KD8UIB. Back to Net Control. 7-3, y'all.
All right there, John. Well, thanks so much for taking a second to stop by, and we flipped that nickel up in the jar for you. And I can confirm with 100% certainty that it is a shade of Ohio gray today. So we'll say 73, my friend. Have a great rest of your day, and maybe we'll hear you again this evening. Let's jump on over to Greg now. AI5HV, good afternoon. What's going on, Greg?
W8WKY. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor, Greg in Broken Arrow. How are you doing this afternoon, Dustin? Hope your day is going well.
I can't complain at all there, Greg. It's my day off. It's raining. The sound of the rain on the metal roof makes me want to sleep, so we're going to finish the net and have a nap. But I can't complain otherwise. How are you doing?
Well, we're doing pretty good here. It's the temperature has been kind of wacky over the last week or so. Today it's about 42 degrees, and earlier this morning we had a lot of dense fog. Visibility was about a quarter mile, and so it's warming up a little bit more, so chasing away a little bit more of the fog now. So we're getting close to visibility of about a mile, but we went out and went to the store to pick up a couple items, and again, interesting driving, but I got to say I'm a little disappointed in some of the drivers here in this neck of the woods. A lot of people are getting in their cars, and it's like they got a lot of stuff on their mind, and they're not really paying attention. Just in the Costco parking lot alone, had two different people dang near backed up over the top of my wife in the parking lot just between the car and the door. It was crazy.
Oh, man, that's something else. I hate when people don't pay attention to what they're doing, or they're texting instead of watching the road or whatever they're doing. That drives me nuts. That's why I try to avoid roads that have a lot of people on them, and parking lots are the worst. Probably the worst place to drive at anywhere, because nobody's paying attention. I watched a guy last week, two people were backing out, and they backed right into one another. Neither of them were paying attention.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen more of that here where we are. So I did want to ask if you would proxy in my wife Judy, Kilo India 5, Victor Victor Echo. She's off doing her craft thing, and so just thought I'd see if you could add her into the log for me.
All right there. Well, we got her on the log for you, Greg. KI5VVE Judy there. So you tell her to have a nice day from all of us here at the Boredom Breaker Net, and we'll turn it back over to you one more time so you can clear there and we can get on down the list.
Yeah, well, thank you for picking me up this hour, Dustin. I appreciate it. Appreciate you and Nick and all you do for amateur radio. Sorry I didn't make your net last night. I think it was last night. I had several other nets that I was juggling last night, and somebody else asked me to participate in another one, and I didn't even think about it conflicting with the SARS net there. So, but anyway, with that, I'll just say I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Try and stay safe and warm there, and hopefully your nap goes well later today. So with that, I'll say 73. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor.
All right there, Greg. Well, great to hear you out there, and we did miss hearing you on the club net last night, but that is okay. We still got some Oklahoma representation. Kelly KC0LRM came down and said hello, so that was very cool. So, Greg, we'll say 73 to you. Have a great afternoon, and if you're up later, we'll hope to hear you again on the Beacon Net tonight at 10. Or, well, I guess that's 9 o'clock Tulsa time. We'll say 73 to you, and we're going to go on down here to KM4KZV. Kyle, how are you?
KM4KZV. Wish I was doing a little better. Went to the doctor yesterday, and he said I have something called tardive dyskinesia and essential tremor, which means that my whole right side and my left hand are shaking like crazy. So I'm holding my tri-band with both hands, hoping I don't drop it. And then the rest of me, I'm just letting it shake until these medicines hopefully kick in. But that's been about it. I was telling my doctor to find something stronger or faster, and he doesn't seem to have anything to help right now other than wait. Let me let it drop for a second. So I'm out here on the front porch, looking like I'm making a milkshake out of my antenna. But that's really all I have. But, you know, God willing, I'll get through this and be able to get a little more busy on this radio. This is KM4KZV 73, everybody, and God bless.
All right there, Kyle. Well, sorry to hear about your troubles, and hopefully those medications will kick in for you soon. It takes time for the body to build them up. I learned that with a couple of the medications that I am on myself, so there you go. We'll say 73, and we'll talk to you there down the log. All right, this is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm at the bottom of the list, and I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8 VOX, Scott.
November 3, X-Ray Hotel.
Hello, Delta 8, Quebec, Oscar, Lima. This is Keith over here in Kenmore, and I'll be checking in and out. 73s, everyone.
Victor Alpha 3, Golf Papa Hotel.
KD8 EPC, this is Kilo Echo 8, Victor, Quebec X-Ray, KE8 VQX, Joe, Akron, Ohio.
KC3MWK, Wilson, North Carolina.
UWC, Baltimore, Claremore, Oklahoma.
November 3, Mike Delta Charlie, N3 MDC, Mike going Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
All right, guys, let me hold it up right there and make sure I've got it. All right, perfect. I picked up K8VOX Scott, N3XXH Mike. I have KD8QOL Keith was in and out there. I have a Victor Alpha 3 Golf Papa Hotel, I believe. We'll come back and confirm that if it doesn't figure out in the log. K8VQX Joe. We have KC3MWK Bruce. I missed a KI5 station there, and then I got N3MDC. Would that 3 station come back for me and confirm your call real quick?
UWC portable.
Portable station standby. I'll get right back to you. I'm looking for that, I think it was Victor Alpha 3 station. Would that station come back for me?
Victor Alpha 3, Golf Papa Hotel. Yes, Toronto.
All right, thank you so much for clarifying that for me. I do appreciate that. All right, and then I had that portable station. Would that portable station come back? You were really noisy.
UWC portable.
One more time there, please. All I got was the last couple of your call sign. Key for a second and then give it to me phonetically slower, please.
W8WKY.
KI5 Union Whiskey Charlie.
All right, I got you that time, KI5 UWC. Thank you so much for clearing that up for me. All right, we have quite the list here, so we're going to start at the top with Scott K8VOX. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is K8VOX. Scott up here on the lake here. It's still raining. Pretty warm, no breeze. Got about 100 yards of shore ice, and that's about it. Be a real nice day out if it wasn't raining for mid-January, but oh well, that's the way it goes. Well, that's all I got. Thanks for getting me in. Howdy Nick and howdy Ray, and this is KE8VX. Back to the net. 7.
All right, thanks, Scott. We appreciate you stopping by, and you stay dry and stay warm. Let's go down here to our portable station, KI5 UWC. Denny, how are you?
I'm doing great. Pulling into the short set in a minute. Eat lunch. Other than that, my wife manager at Allstar. My granddaughter's got a job there working as an associate. And she left. She got a free place. Anyway, have a good day. CBC's everybody. And we'll talk to you later. KI5.
All right there. We'll say 73 to you, Denny. Thanks for stopping by, my friend, and you have yourself a great afternoon. Let's jump back on up here and talk to Mike, N3XXH. Good afternoon.
Afternoon. 38 degrees and a little rain here and there. It's pretty gloomy and damp out. So, kind of bumming here today. I clicked on some elevation finding site and all kind of bells and whistles went off. Well, my computer's locked right up. The only thing I can access is the off and on button. So the wife said she'll see if she can fix it up when she gets home later. I don't know, with technology being the way it is, you would think that they could find these people and put them in jail, but the majority of them, I guess, are overseas, so that's the way it goes. So, just trying to get the ambition here to do a few things. I got some duplexers I need to refurbish and stuff like that, but ambition isn't coming along lately. I got to go down and get some more tests run, and sometime next month get a mitral valve replaced. So that's round 2. I had it done 9 years ago. But the new process is going to be a lot easier, so it should be a quick recovery. So don't have a lot more. We're going to pass it back to Net Control. Don't get on here much anymore, but it seems like I got in pretty easy today. How about that? N3XXH back to Net.
All right there, Mike. Well, I hope everything goes well there with the surgery, and sorry to hear about your computer there. That's really a bummer. So hopefully y'all can get that figured out. I think what a lot of people do is either wipe the hard drive and start over, or get a new hard drive and install a fresh operating system. So best of luck, and I hope you get it figured out there. Mike, we'll say 73. Thanks for joining us, and yeah, come back and visit more. We try to leave space for everybody. KD8QOL, Keith was in and out, so we'll say hello to Keith. And that brings me down to VA3 GLH. Looks like George. Go ahead.
And that's Victor Alpha 3 Golf Papa Hotel. Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Jeff. I'm calling from the west end of Toronto. It sounds like the weather is similar to what you guys are having in Ohio. 34 Fahrenheit, 1 degree for you in the nose metric, and quarter mile in fog. This is actually my first time calling a net, and my ham license is about 24 hours old. Dropped in my system. Yeah, I just passed the ham exam yesterday, and I got my call sign, and then listened to the repeater up the CN Tower, and I heard you guys, but I didn't quite have the nerve to call yesterday.
Well, Jeff, let me be the first to congratulate you on getting your license and welcome you here to the Boredom Breaker Net. We're happy to have you, and that makes sense now. Your call sign's so new, it's not even in our database for Netlogger, so when we tried to put it in, nothing came up. So that makes sense now. So welcome to the Boredom Breaker Net. We're here every day at noon Central Time, and we go until 2 o'clock, or we won't run out of check-ins. We switch net controls at the top of the hour, and we welcome rechecks with everybody, so you're doing just fine on the net. Thanks for being patient with me and letting me get your call a couple of times there, because I thought my ears were playing tricks on me. Jeff, did you have anything else for the net today?
Nothing else for the net today. I'm going to pick up my kids from school in another hour and take them to baseball practice. So thanks for taking my check-in, and 73.
Recheck.
All right there, Jeff, 73. Thanks again for joining us, and we certainly do appreciate you. I heard a recheck there. Standby recheck. Let it drop real quick here, and then go ahead.
Yeah, this here is Whiskey, Bravo 8, Victor, Mike Whiskey. Jumped in and thought I better jump on here and check in, but I can't stay. So, thanks for picking me up there. 7-3, WB8 BMW, back to net.
You old buzzard.
stopping by. We've got you on the list, WB8VMW. I also picked up K8AMX. Dick over there in Akron. Stand by. We'll get to you. We got a couple more on the list there. All right, let's go back up here to Joe. K8VQX, take it away.
KD8EPC, this is KE8VQX. Hello, Dustin, and hello again to Nick, hiding in the weeds back there. Man, cold and dreary day, wet, and so forth. Did a couple of errands, but mostly I've been goofing around with radio. I was making some power pole connectors, which is fun, and goofing around with some crossband repeat on the ICOM 5100 here, which is a good solution for me, I guess, or I think. I can't hit this repeater on any of my HTs, so that'll be a good solution for that. Anyway, hope everyone has a nice day. Good to hear everybody. And with that, this is KE8VQX. Back to you, Dustin. Thank you.
All right there, Joe. Well, thanks for joining us. And, I love my ICOM. This 5100 is probably one of my favorite radios I've ever had. So there you go. We'll say 73 to you for now. And we're going to go try to catch this short time real quick. I don't know if they're here or not, but AI5Q Jairus, are you with us?
W8WKY.
AI5Q. Yeah, I'm here. I'm just enjoying a little bit of a break from a 8-hour training session that's 3 days long. So, yay me, I'm halfway through. I did it yesterday, halfway through today, got the rest of today and tomorrow, and then I get back to regularly scheduled programming at work. So, just trying to catch up on a few things that happened while I was at the out-of-pocket at training and get those addressed on my lunch break. But I've got about, they said I've got till about 1:30 to get free and eat and come back. So the wife ran out to the store to grab something to eat, and she'll be back shortly, and we'll have a nice little lunch together before she has to run off and pick up Teddy from school, and I have to run back to training. So appreciate you running the net, Dustin and Nick. You two make quite the dynamic duo there. Good bunch of guys. AI5Q, back to net control.
All right there, Jairus. Great to hear you out there, and you enjoy that lunch with Miss Nina and a good bunch of guys. Man, Nick, he must have bumped his head one too many times there. Hi. Always great to hear you, Jairus, and we'll have to try to have another nice roundtable QSO after one of the nets again soon. We'll say 73 to you. Have a great day, and don't have too much fun there at the Big W. All right, let's go up and talk to Bruce now. KC3MWK, take it away.
Yeah, KC3MWK with Boredom Breaker Net. KC3MWK to Boredom Breaker Net. Dustin and Nick. I'll lose my voice now. But anyway, hello to everybody. This is KC3MWK. Just saying hello to everybody and giving Justin his hour. So I'll say 73 and KC3 MWK's back to net control.
All right there, Bruce. Well, great to hear you, and thanks so much for stopping by, my friend. We really do appreciate you being here, and it's always great to hear you. So we'll say 73 for now, and we'll catch you there hopefully maybe again this evening. Let's jump on over to Michael now. N3MDC, take it away.
Well, Dustin, it's a cold and rainy afternoon here in Winston-Salem. I'm lucky I got to walk my dog today. I had only a small window at 8 o'clock this morning, so I'm glad I got to walk Luca today. But so I'm getting ready to make my mom some food in a minute, so I thought I'd get on the net before I had to do that. But I'm glad to hear everybody on here, and I'm getting ready to go make my mom some grits. She wanted a bowl of grits, so I'm getting ready to go make that for her. But thought I'd get on it before I do that. So, everybody have a good morning, afternoon. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. This is N3MDC. Back to you, Dustin.
All right there, Michael. We're glad you got the dog on a walk there, and you take care of yourself, my friend. We'll say 73, and we'll catch you there down the log. All right, next on my list here is the Guardian of Firestone Park, K8AMX. Dick, how you doing?
I'm going to have to go in and out right now, Dustin. I'm sorry, but I'm following the Lamborghini family here. This is K8AMX.
All right there, Dick, we got you in and out. Thanks for stopping by there, and you have a good one. We'll say 73, and that brings me down here to the bottom of the list. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now.
K8HNK Mobile.
QV.
Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Tango Bravo.
Q8 Sir Pato Sir, Martin Modford, Ohio. In and out.
With X-Ray Mobile, in and out, Dustin. Have a good day.
KE8TQR, Keith in Uniontown, Ohio.
All right, let me hold it up right there and tell you who I've got. I have K8HNK Mobile. I have KC8FQV Mark. I have KD5KTV Tim. I have K8SFS Mark Southern Mark in and out. I have K8OWX in and out. I have K8TQR Keith in Uniontown. All right, let's jump through these few real quick, and then we'll catch some more in a minute. K8HNK Elmer in the mobile. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there, Dustin. Just sitting here getting off of work. It's been a week. It's not been a good week for me either at work. Unfortunately, doing a job that's not really my job description, and of course, when you're doing that, you know there's going to be problems. Kind of give you a description. I'd rather, if I knew this week was going this way, I'd rather baptize a cat in a pool of rubbing alcohol. I think I would have come out better, but other than that, just mobiling on my way home, trying to get home so I can get this headache taken care of and get something to drink, something to eat, and some coffee, and try to decompress before I pick up the boy from school.
Oh, man, all right there, Elmer. Well, sorry you're having such a bad week. And, I think that Alan, Cat5DAY, baptizes cats in rubbing alcohol, too. So maybe you ought to get some pointers and tips from him. But I hope things improve for you, my friend. I'll say 73 to you for now, and I'll catch you there down the log. Let's go talk to Northern Mark now. KC8FQV, take it away.
Okay, KC8FQV here. Yeah, a lot of that white stuff's gone. Very little around here. I'm going to have lunch now. And I'll go look at the sale for no reason. And, yeah, we got more nets tonight. So, and these guys here are doing an excellent job bringing it in and making sure that they know why we're here when they start the net. That they call if there's any emergency traffic. And I think some of these nets I listen to, they forget about why we're here and why we can be here. So we'll send it back your way, KC8FQV.
All right there, Mark. Well, thanks so much for joining us there. Yeah, for sure. We'll say 73 there, and we'll catch you down the log. Let's go talk to Tim now over in Kingfisher. KD5 KTB, take it away.
Good afternoon to the net and you, Dustin. We are glad to be above freezing here. Our brand new ham radio club here in Kingfisher, we got our hex beam in yesterday, so we're looking forward to assembling that and getting it up in the air probably Monday or Tuesday. And we've got the tower up and the coax run, so we just got to put that hex beam together and get it up in the air, and we're excited about that. That's really all I have, so back to you in the net, KD5 KTB.
All right, well, you know what they say, Tim, the best time to work on antennas is when it's freezing and snowing and blowing and all that good stuff. If you're not out there and you can't feel your fingertips, are you even really working on an antenna? Hi. Well, I wish you the best of luck there, Tim. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll catch you there down the log. Let's jump on back over to my neck of the woods and talk to TQR. Keith, take it away.
W8WKY.
KD8 EPC, KE8 TQR. Good afternoon, Dustin. Fine job you're doing on the net today, and I'm waving at Nick there in the background, doing the login and playing on the blue screen. Hi, Nick. And good afternoon to everyone else here in the group and on the net. It's good to hear everybody today. I hope everybody's trying to stay dry. I was out in the weather this morning, had to do some running around. Dropped into the credit union, and from there I swung over to DX Engineering, or as I like to call it, the toy store, and talked to Mark in there for a while, looked at some of the radios, and picked me up another power cable for my new radio that I used over the weekend, and that's the Echolink DR06TA. That's a 6-meter mono radio, but it got a really good workout this last Saturday because I got on the Ohio VHF contest for 2 meter, 70 centimeter, and 6 meter, and I had more 6-meter contacts than I did anything else, but 18 contacts in all, 4 counties, and for my first contest ever, I think I did a pretty good job. Other than that, just sitting here in the shack, had me a little lunch. Didn't want to talk with a mouthful, so I waited until I was done. But anyway, everyone have a great day, great rest of the week. And I'll send this back to you, Dustin. Great job again. This is KE8 TQR saying 73, and God bless.
All right there, Keith. Well, congratulations on all those wonderful contacts. I think I made 4, 5, not that many, but I wasn't really trying either. I just came home and turned on my radio, and I gave a few other people the numbers so they could have it. All right there, Keith. We'll say 73 for now. Good to hear you, and hopefully we'll hear you again tonight. All right, let's jump on down to Tom now. K8 MNT, good afternoon. How you doing?
KD8 EPC, this is KA8MNT. Good afternoon there, Dustin, and everybody else that's on this Wednesday edition of the Boredom Breaker Net. Yeah, things are going along pretty good here. It's, as I heard someone say earlier, Ohio gray out here, and we have had just over 1/8 of an inch of rain, which isn't a lot, but it's still coming down a little bit, and we're just about 50 degrees out there, so weird trend for January, that's for sure. But other than that, things are going pretty good. I have to go and buy a new blood pressure cup because mine took a bite. That's the third piece of equipment in this house that's gone downhill in the last 2 weeks. So I'm not having a fun time this month. I thought 2024 was supposed to be better, but I don't think. Okay, well, before I time this thing out, I'm going to turn everything back. So this is Kilo Alpha 8 Mike November Tango, turning everything back to KE8. What do we got here? EPC. KD8 EPC. Sorry about that, Dustin. 7-3 is all.
All right there, Tom. Great to hear you out there. And yeah, for a minute there, you took like 10 or 12 years off of my radio career. So there you go. And man, I'm sorry to hear about everything biting the dust over there for you. Did you get the gremlins wet or feed them after midnight? That's what it sounds like. But let's hope that nothing else happens and that from here on out, 2024 is a good year for you. Tom, great to hear you. Thanks for joining us. Have yourself a great afternoon, my friend. We're going to say 73. Tom was the bottom of the list. This is KD8 EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net, and I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now.
India Tango, Quebec, K4ITQ, Ben, Northern Chesterfield, Virginia. Hi, Dustin.
All right, let me hold it up right there because I got a bunch of doubles and I only pulled a couple out of there. I got K4ITQ Ben, and then I got a KB5 QAI, I believe that's Pete. After that, there was somebody else who tried to come in, but there was two people that doubled and I didn't get anybody. So who did I miss there?
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike.
Kilo India 5, Tango Alpha Quebec.
N6ODU, Fred.
All right, what a nice orderly list of check-ins there. Thank you so much. We got K4ITQ Ben, KB5QAIP, KI5WDM Donald, and KI5TAQ Tim, and then I have N6ODU Fred. All right, let's start up here at the top with Ben, K4ITQ. Good afternoon.
Top of the afternoon, Dustin. It took the whole hour just to try to get in. I've been getting squashed by everybody, and even with the node going straight in, wasn't working. So hope you're doing well. We're having a fine day here in Virginia. It's about 62 degrees and cloudy. We're supposed to get some showers and whatnot, and we'll see what happens with that. And hello to everybody that's checked in. Dustin, thanks for doing it, and thanks for picking us up, and we'll look forward to next time. K4ITQ Portable, back to net control.
All right, thanks so much, Ben, and sorry it took you so long to get in there. Totally my bad. It's just been a lot of doubles today, and we try to leave time for everybody we can, but we're glad to have you now. I picked up two more there on the list. I got K5 CFY Mr. Ray, and I have a KI5 a DAY all day long Alan. All right, let's go down the list here now. We're going to talk to KB5 QAI. Pete, take it away.
Hey, good afternoon, Dustin, and everybody on the net. Just wanted to get checked in there on your hour and say good afternoon to everyone, and hope everybody's staying on the warm side of the door, as I am, and tinkering back here at the shack. And so, good evening, or good afternoon. KB5 QAI clear.
All right there, Pete. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you, and glad we could pull you out of that collision there. I'm going to go down here because I have a station that I think might be mobile, and I want to catch him while he's still in range. KI5DAY all day long. Alan, how are you?
KI5DAY. Hey, Dustin. Yeah, doing pretty good, man. Just over here in Owasso messing around. I had to go to a music store and drop off one of my guitar babies. I had to drop off my Paul Reed Smith acoustic electric for a little string buzz I couldn't figure out, and not sure what's going on with that, but they're going to work on it. So anyways, Still got my Martin as my backup, even though it's hard to say Martin is a backup to anything. Hi. But you know how that is. But just running around in Owasso at the moment. I'm fixing to go over here to a store, and then I'm going to go to the Big W and celebrate how wonderful it is to get to go to the Big W again, because there's no place I would rather be as I click my heels together. But anyways, I don't know if you caught Tim in there, KI5TAQ. You might have mentioned him, but I heard him squawking. We all know how painful that can be as well. And, yeah, I'm going to have to start hiding from him. He's coming over and visiting me a lot, so I'm going to have to hide from him occasionally so I can follow him around. And he set me up yesterday for a scare. He was waiting on me and told one of my coworkers I'd be coming through the door. And sure enough, they got me. Like they jumped out of my skin. But anyways, all is good. Back to you, KI5DAY. Back to Nick.
W8WKY.
All right there, Alan. Well, great to have you. And I got to tell you, my favorite guitar is my Washburn. And unfortunately, it's no longer able to be played because there was a party I was at one night. Somebody knocked it over and the neck broke off of it. I was really disappointed. I had that guitar for years and it was my favorite. But using the Martin as a backup, man, must be nice. I like a good Martin. They have really good action on the string and the necks are just right. And it's a quality product. Made here in the United States, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. So there you go. I hope they get your string rattle figured out there, Alan, and you better find a way to get back at Taco Tim there. So we'll say 73 to you. Don't have too much fun at the Big W, and we'll catch you down the log. Let's jump back on up to Donald now. KI5 WDM, take it away.
Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, I just wanted to get in on your hour, and like Alan said, I've been getting beat up trying to get in here for the whole hour. So just want to wish everybody a great day. 7-3, God bless, and get in on your account. This is KI5WD. I'm be on the side.
All right there, Donald. We're glad to have you. And yeah, it seems there's a lot of collisions today, and I think I've missed a lot of people. So we're going to give some time here after we get through this list for anybody that I missed to come back and try to get in, and we'll leave plenty of space there. So we'll say 73. Have a great afternoon, and we'll catch you there down the log. Let's jump on over to Taco Tim now. KI5 and TAQ, take it away.
Good afternoon, everybody. And to you, Dustin. KD8 extra pepperoni and cheese. Oh, hearing about Alan saying I'm giving him trouble. That's where I'm at, in the state of trouble. And if it's not me that's giving Alan some trouble, it's some of his other colleagues that's doing the work as well. So, that's funny. Hi. But anyways, I'll be getting ready to start making my way over to the playground as well. And maybe once again I'll start laying in wait and see how many more people I can maybe have sneak up on poor Alan. Of course, right now here in Tulsa, the temperature is 44 degrees Fahrenheit, and the roads are passable, not icy. And the best word to the wise is for anybody traveling on ice and snow and sleet and anything else, be very careful out there. And for those who's looking for some good deals, check out the ARRL webpage. Click on Hamfest and conventions, and find the closest Hamfest closest to you. And also the dates. I know Green Country Hamfest will be coming up pretty soon. For those who want to travel to that, you are welcome to that. But again, like I said, anybody else, look up in their area and find the closest Hamfest to them. You might find some good deals and make new friends. This is KI5TAQ.
All right there, Tim. Well, thanks for joining us. And I've got to know, is it a requirement for us to make friends? So there you go. We'll say 73 and we'll catch you down the log. We're going to jump on down here to Fred now. N60DU, take it away.
WD8MIU when you get a chance, Dustin.
It's 50 degrees, overcast. I think we're expecting some rain later on today. Just listening in while I'm working. So I'll say 73 to the net and 6 over to you.
All right there, Fred. Thanks for joining us. And Wade, I got you on the list. Stand by there. We'll get to you here. Let's go talk to K5CFY, the net control for the next hour. Ray, how are you doing today? K5CFY, was that you with no audio there? All right, we're going to come back to Ray in just a minute. There's no audio, so we'll come back and we'll try to sort that out. And in the meantime, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to make one more call for check-ins for the first hour. Wade, you're on the list, and I'll get to you. But any other stations that want to squeak in on the first hour here, please call now.
K8 PMI, that's Kilo 8 Papa Mike India. Phil, mobile in Cleveland, you can check me in and out.
K4SKD, Jerry in Gloucester, Virginia.
K8 Golf Bravo, squeaking in.
All right. What a nice early list, and let me make sure I've got it here. All right, I have WD8MIU Wade, I have KPMI Phil Mobile in and out, I have K4SKD Jerry in Virginia, and I have K8GB Dave. I'm going to go catch Jerry first, though, because I think Virginia gets cut here in just a minute. So K4SKD, take it away.
Hey, Dustin, thanks for picking me up. It's good hearing you and everybody on the Boredom Breakers. It's been a long time since I've been on. I've been working out of town up in Pennsylvania, and there are no repeaters. I think I might have to start using Echolink, but I really hate to. But, you know, I always like the airwaves. Keep up the good work, Dustin. Thanks for picking me up. This is K4SKD 73.
All right there, Jerry. Well, it has been a while, so we're glad to have you with us today. And yeah, you know, as much as I dislike Echolink at times, it's got its purpose. It's another tool in the toolbox. So we'll say 73 to you. Be safe out there, and we look forward to hearing you again soon. Let's jump back on over to Warm Weather Wade, WD8MIU in Seminole, Florida. Wade, what is the temperature and how are you?
Well, it's funny you ask. It's 79 degrees. It's finally summer or winter time here in Florida where it should be. We didn't get out of the 60s, I think, and I realize you guys were in the 20s probably, but yeah, you moved to Florida to get away from the cold weather, and we had the hottest summer, they said, last summer in decades, and I know the Gulf of Mexico was 90 degrees like 5 miles out, and I don't know how deep that is. But that's how hot it was last summer down here. And now they're saying we're having the coldest winter in decades down here. So we went down to 37 the other night. And, you know, you're just not expecting that. But, you know, hey, I got my violin there going, and that's who none of you really care. Anyway, I got a phone call here. So, Dustin, thanks for picking me up. And I'll be rechecking with Ray later. Thank you. WD8MIU.
there, Wade. Well, I just pulled the world's smallest violin out of my pocket and started playing it for you there. Yeah, we got down in the negatives there, so there you go. Great to hear you, my friend. Hopefully we'll hear you again tonight. We'll say 73 for now, and you get to your phone call. KAGB, Dave, how you doing?
Fine, just had to wait for my ID to run its course. It's 38 and drizzly here. We've had the light rain off and on. It's between the snow starting to melt and the light rain, my sump pumps we need to run to make sure my basement stays dry, which I'm not used to hearing it running in January. So, but like everyone else, we had a lot of dense fog last night. I have a 5 milliwatt green laser pointer, and you can really see a bright beam going way off into the distance through the fog last night. So that was an interesting night to freak the neighbors out with that. So, and was also just reading how this Sunday for the Lions playoff game, they've sold out the Ford Field for a watch party. 20,000 plus are going to be there just to see the game since they're playing in San Francisco. And Delta's added an extra flight for all the people need to fly out to San Francisco that are going to get tickets for the game. So it should be something else here this Sunday. So back to you. Hope you have a good day and catch up with you later from KGB.
All right there, Dave. Well, that is definitely impressive. I think the Browns would do the same thing if they were going to get this far along. But unfortunately, they blew it. So there you go. There's always next year. Thanks so much for joining us, Dave. Appreciate it, and good to hear you out there. We'll say 73 to you, and we're going to go back up here now and see if Ray got it figured out. K5 CFY, let's give you a signal check and see if you're working now. Ray, I've still got no audio from you. I'm getting no audio at all. I'll tell you what, I can keep going if you want to try to figure it out here, and we can get to you here in a minute. I'll drop you here and see if you've got it figured out.
All right, we'll try it one more time here. K5 CFY, you got a copy of me there?
There you go, Ray. Now I can hear you. Go ahead and say a few more words. Let's make sure it's going to stay working for you.
Well, I guess when I was moving things around, the little plug that goes into the 991 for the high-old mic and everything, the little catch that holds it in place has broken off. So that's the problem, I think. But anyway, I think I got it there. Go ahead.
All right there, Ray. Well, it seems to be working now. Audio sounds just fine. Sorry your plug broke. That's a bummer, but I'm glad you got it figured out at least, so that way you do have some audio there. So with that, I'm going to thank everybody that checked in with me on the first hour. We got 42 check-ins. That's awesome. We couldn't run this net without you. We really appreciate you being here, and we hope you check in the second hour here. And Ray, I want to thank you, Mr. Ray K5 CFY, for everything you do, all the hours of nets you run a week, and for letting me and Nick have the first hour. With that, this is KD80PC. I'm clearing and turning net control over to K5 CFY. Have a great net 73.
Well, it's definitely going to be a problem, I think. Anyway, all righty there, Dustin. Great job there. Thank you, and
me to just keep going for a while? KD8EPC, you were in and out of there. I only caught a little portion of what you said. All right, I'm just going to keep it going here until Ray gets there, sees if he can't get it figured out here. But in the meantime, this is KD8EPC. This is the second hour of the Boredom Breaker Net, and here we are. Stations waiting to check in. Please call now.
Kilo 4, India Tango, Quebec, K4ITQ, Bend, Northern Chesterfield, Virginia, recheck.
AI 5Q, Alpha India 5, Quebec.
KC8, Fox Queen Victor. KC8, FQV.
KB5QAI, recheck.
He's here, and I'll come back in here. Is that working all right?
That's affirmative there, Ray. It's working now for you. I'll just stand by in case you need me, in case it happens again. KD8EPC turning net control over to K5 CFY. Take it away, Ray.
Alrighty, well, I grabbed my hand mic and plugged it in, so it's working. So anyway, thanks for bailing me out there. And again, thanks you and Nick for the great job on the first hour there. So we got Ben in there, and Jairus, and Mark, and Pete. So we'll run with this list. And again, thanks a lot, guys. This is Ray, K5CFY. I'll be trying to take over here. So anyway, we're ready to go. So let's go to Ben there, K4ITQ. Ben, welcome to the net. Good to hear you in there, my friend.
K5CFY and the Border Breakers, K4ITQ. Top of the evening, Ray. Good hearing you. Glad you got your technical difficulties squared away. Hope things are well with you. We're having a pleasant day here at 65 degrees, high. Can't believe it. Supposed to rain sometime today, an hour, and we'll pass it back to you, Ray. KC5CFY and the Border Breakers, K4ITQ, over.
Ben, appreciate you checking in there with us, and have yourself a good afternoon, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon. All right, next up we got Mr. Jairus in there, AI5Q. Jairus, good to hear you in there, my friend. Go ahead.
K5CFY in the net, AI5Q. I just wanted to check in, and I was actually going to suggest that if you couldn't get your radio fixed, you might jump over to the node and run it on the node. Just switch where you're connected to back over to the Boredom Breaker Hub. So I was just going to throw that little suggestion out there if you hadn't gotten it working by now, but it sounds like you got the problem all solved. I've got about 20 minutes left on my lunch break before I go back into a training class until 4:30 p.m. So got another 4 hours of intense simulation software training going on here, and it's actually been quite beneficial, so I'm not going to complain about it too much. It's a good thing to learn new skills, and definitely what they're teaching is refreshing my memory from 15 years ago and teaching me some new stuff. So anyway, AI5Q getting ready for some more instruction, and back to net control.
All righty, Jairus. Yeah. When I was moving things around I thought the guys were coming out for the fiber optic thing. Anyway, I broke that little safety clip thing that when you plug it into the radio, it broke off, so it keeps coming out. So I grabbed my hand mic and put it in there, so it's working good. And
the new end is supposed to be here today sometime. I ordered it yesterday. Anyway, I shouldn't be off too long, but anyway. Thank you, Jairus, and those boring deals are, I guess they're informational, but they sure can get boring sometime. But anyway, good to hear you in there, Jairus. Thanks for checking in with us, and thanks for keeping everything going for us. We definitely appreciate you. You have anything else for us?
W8WKY.
No, nothing else for the net. Just hanging out, enjoying listening on my off time. And come about 1:30, I probably won't be able to help you out a whole lot because I'll be engaged in class. So we'll see how she goes. AI5Q back to net control.
All righty, Jairus. Again, thanks for all you do for us. 73 to you. Take care. Well, clear with AI5Q. Let's go to Mark, KC8, Fox Queen Victor. Good evening or afternoon there, Mark. And Pete, you'll be up next. Mark, go ahead.
All right, yeah. KCFQ, yeah, them little plastic things, they, that our new world is all plastic now. We're getting out of the steel, and they're all going to polymer, a lot of polymer in that. But, yeah, just do the old duct tape trick. I think a lot of people do that. But yeah, our replacement part things, when you find the right place, they can get them to you in a hurry. So, matter of fact, I was just thinking about it a little bit. Them truckers like the invisible conveyor going from one building, sorting building to another. They sort at one building, put it on a truck, put it on a conveyor. Well, it's the invisible conveyor, the trailer. And off it goes across the country to another location. Amazing way we can get things around. Matter of fact, one day we seen a truck on, yeah, amazing, them trucks, with our mapping software and all that. So, it helps out. But they sometimes get into a wrong turn and have to, just turn around, so they have to find a place to do that. We had the school, they would a lot of times loop around the driveway there if they didn't have, they made the wrong turn, or they passed the road up. And I had the one girl there was head custodian or day supervisor. I don't know, they got to turn around there. And I wanted to think to her, I said, why don't you get on that truck and drive them for a while, and you'll appreciate things. So I'll send it back to net, KCF TV.
Mark, appreciate you checking in there with us, and have yourself a good day. 73, we'll clear with KC8 Fox Queen Victor, and let's go to Mr. Pete there, KB5 QAI. Good to hear you in there, Pete. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ray. This is KB5 QAI, downtown Dakota, Oklahoma. Well, we're just sitting around the shack here uploading videos to my YouTube channel and just tinkering around here trying to order some stuff on Amazon and kind of looking forward to some stuff coming in and that we've got ordered from different places and just kind of staying on the warm side of the door today. And that's about it. Miss Crystal's in there doing some laundry and some whatever. And whatnot. So back to you, Ray. KB5 QAI.
All righty, Pete. Well, thanks again for checking in with us. You and Miss Crystal have a great afternoon. 73 to you. All right, well, clear with KB5 QAI. This is Ray, K5CFY with the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net, and we're ready to take some more check-ins. If you'd like to check in or recheck, come with your call sign and name.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Echo Bravo Papa, Alan,
in Huntsville, Texas.
KI5 TAQ
Whiskey Alpha 8 Kilo Oscar Charlie, Echolink Mobile. Kilo Charlie 8 Zulu Echo Hotel Mobile.
Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB John with a recheck in Ohio.
Alpha India 5 Hotel Victor Greg in Broken Arrow recheck.
KE8 TQR Keith in Uniontown, Ohio, recheck.
We got Tim in there, KI5TAQ in the mobile. We got Donald in there, also in the mobile. Then we have John there, KE8UIB, and then we had Greg, Alpha India 5 Hotel Victor. All right, let's get the mobiles in there first. KI5TAQ, go right ahead.
Well, good afternoon to everybody on the net. This is KI5TAQ. According to my car's thermometer, it's right now 43 degrees. It is overcast and cloudy, and all I could say is be very careful out on the roads, no matter where you are at. And like I told Dustin, 88 extra pepperoni and cheese. As far as Hamfests are, go to a Hamfest and in your local area by bringing up the ARRL website, drop down to Hamfest and conventions, and then bring up the area that you live in, and then you'll find the Hamfest in your local area at whatever time it's supposed to be. And you get to meet new friends and put names to faces, and who knows, you might make a deal or two. And, of course, for those that may be traveling down to Oklahoma, Green Country is around in April. So this is KI5TAQ, and I'm sending it back to Net Control.
CFY with the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. Thank you there, Tim. Looking forward to April 12th and 13th for the Green Country Hamfest, but got a lot of other ones around, so like you said, get on QRZ and check it out. Be careful out there, Tim, in the mobile, and 73 to you. All right, we've got Donald up next, KI5 Whiskey Delta Mike in the mobile, and then we'll go to Huntsville, Texas, and get George. But Donald, you're up. Go ahead.
This is Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike. Just wanted to get in on your hour while I'm in a good spot, say hello, and give you one for the count. 7-3s, everybody. God bless. Have a great day. Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike on the side.
All righty. Thank you there, Donald. You be careful out there, and 73 to you. We'll clear with Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike. And if I got this right, Whiskey Alpha 5 Echo Bravo Papa, George in Huntsville, Texas. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you. First time to be on the net. I go by my middle name, Alan, on the air. I got that on CW because it's shorter to send. All right. I just was, sitting here checking things out on the rig, and I thought I copied the mail here, and I thought I'd just check in. Everything is lovely. It's kind of wet here in Huntsville today. We've had a lot of rain, but other than that, life is good. Appreciate it. Have a good one. WA5 EBP.
Righty, Alan. Well, thanks for being the first time on the Boredom Breaker Net. We're here every single day from noon Central Time for a couple of hours, and we do change net controllers at the top of the second hour there, but I want to welcome you to come back anytime you have the opportunity. Check back in with us and tell us what's going on down there. But good to hear you in there, and have anything else, go ahead.
Nothing else, enjoy it. You guys have a good one. Stay safe and warm and cozy.
W8W. Thanks again for checking in with us. 73 to you, my friend. Take care. Well, clear with Whiskey Alpha 5 Echo Bravo Papa. And let's go to John up there in Ohio. Kilo Echo 8, Uniform India Bravo. John, good to hear you in there, my friend. How are you doing today?
K5 CFY from K8 UIB. Good afternoon, Ray, and everybody out there on the net. Oh, I'm doing great. Just working away here in good old Ohio and trying to avoid being outside, that's for sure. And trying to live that $5 dream a nickel at a time. Hi. But with that, I just want to chime in on your hour and say hello. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and hand this back over to Net Control. Thank you for running the net, Ray. This is K8 UIB 73, y'all.
By the way, in case anybody didn't know, John lives a $5 dream a nickel at a time. Good to hear you in there, John. 73 to you, my friend. All right, let's go check with Greg there. Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor. Greg, what are you up to today?
This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor, Greg in Broken Arrow. Well, I'm going to do some more testing on my WinLink station. I installed a Win Yaesu suite on my computer, and I went in and changed a bunch of settings on the ports and stuff and communication to the radio. So spent some time yesterday, and I'm going to go back today and just make sure that I got things rock solid there. But hopefully you and Karen and Fred are doing well.
CFY returning. Yeah, we're doing great. Fred wasn't real happy about the fog this morning again. He just kind of looks around like, what's going on here? But we went ahead and did the walk and everything. But other than that, we're all good. And so I'm trying to gather stuff up ready for winter field day here. So it looks like we may have some moisture in the air Saturday as well.
Roger that. Judy and I've got a event to go to around the lunchtime time frame there, and then we've got her celebration dinner for her birthday later on in the day, and so won't be able to do any winter field day this year, unfortunately, but I hope everybody else that is doing it, hope they all have a blast and just enjoy amateur radio.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully the rain will maybe miss us, or it won't bother us anyway, but we'll see. But anyway, quite a few people are going to be out there, so it'll be fun. But thanks for checking in with us. You got anything else?
And just say thank you again, Ray. Once again, I'm on a net, and you're the one doing the NCO. So I'm just thinking about all the different nets that you NCO there, and I'm just amazed that how many of those you're doing, and how much, just everything you're doing for amateur radio and giving back to other people. So I appreciate you very much so, and hope you, Karen, and Fred have a wonderful rest of your week. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor, and I'll be clear on your final.
Well, Greg, I'm doing it for the money. I'm making big bucks here. So anyway, thank you, Greg. Have yourself a good afternoon there. Tell Miss Judy we said hi, and we'll say 73 to you. This is Ray, K5CFY with the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. We're at the bottom of the list, and we're looking for some more check-ins. If you'd like to check in or recheck, come with your call sign and name.
Kilo Delta 5, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra.
I-5 DAY in the mobile.
Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango.
Now in Garland County, Arkansas.
There, we got, we had Grant in there, we got Alan in there, and then we had a crash. Whiskey 7 something Tango Tango, I know you've checked in before. Give me your call sign.
Yeah, that's Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango, and good afternoon it is, I guess.
In there, Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango, and there was another one that doubled with the Whiskey 7 station. Come back and give me yours.
Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie, Fred, Akron, Echolink, mobile.
Fred, we'll get you there right after. We'll get Alan in there. Is in the mobile. We'll get him first, and we'll grab you there. So, all righty. Let's go to the top there and get Alan, KI5DAY.
KI5DAY all day long in the mobile. I'm not really in the mobile all day long, but, you know, that's what people call me. So, anyways, like the other Alan, who was his first check-in, hi, Alan. I'm Alan. Good to hear you on the air, and that's also my middle name. My first initial starts with the letter H. My initials spell ham, for crying out loud. That's one of the reasons why I'm a ham operator. I knew it was destiny, and it was calling me. But I went ahead and answered, eventually got on the air, and I know everybody's happier that I am. Hi. Especially you, Ray. I know how much you love to hear my voice. What's going on, man? It's a busy time for us this year, but the last couple of days I've actually got some downtime. We had too much fog, and our pilots couldn't take the airplane out 2 days ago with all the ice, but then they had fog, and they had not enough visual to do the test flight on our outbound, so maybe they got it done today. I don't know. We'll see when we get in there if I got a new plane or not. But what else is going on? Again, welcome to the other Alan, and you can never get enough Allans on the air. I'm quite sure of that. But all is good. I'm looking forward to getting to the Big W there, making a cup of coffee. And as far as the Tango station, every day when I get out of my car, when I pull in the parking lot at American Airlines, the first thing I do is the Tango. And I know all the people up in the admin building look out their windows, and they're glad to see it. So with that, I'll shoot it back to you. KI5DAY all day long. Back to Net.
Well, have fun out there at the playground, and be careful on the road there. 73 will clear us, Kilo India 5 Delta Alpha Yankee, and let's go talk to my good friend Fred up there in Ohio, WA8 KOC. Fred, go ahead.
K5 CFY in the Boredom Breaker Net. Good afternoon, WA8 KOC here in Akron. Hi, Ray. Good to hear you. Weather's a little bit nasty here. Real drizzle or rain on and off, and fog, extreme fog. So, yeah, we'll see what happens when all this stuff finally clears out. Hopefully it won't take too long. Good to hear you on the net this afternoon, just like Dustin and Nick. And hopefully Fred is curled up right there next to you, relaxing and watching you operate the Boredom Breaker Net. Good hearing everybody else in here as well. Hopefully everybody's doing well. So anyway, I will throw it back to you. I just wanted to make sure I checked in on your hour of the Boredom Breaker Net. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Stay dry, stay warm. The weather here is much warmer, 47 degrees instead of in the teens, so it's a little more tolerable. But anyway, again, thanks for taking my check-in. Appreciate it. Take good care of yourself. We will talk to you soon. Enjoy the rest of your week, Ray. K5 CFY and the Boredom Breaker Net 73 from WA8 KOC. Everybody have a good one.
Fred, well, thank you for checking in here on my hour. Good to hear you twice in one day here. Fred always gets my day started off right with the barometer net. Thank you, Fred, for doing that. You do a wonderful job, and it's always good to hear all the folks that check in on the barometer net are coming back and checking here on the Boredom Breaker Net. Fred, 73 to you, my friend. You take care. We're clear with WA8KOC. Now let's go to Mr. Grant here, KD5AFS. Grant, good afternoon, and how are you?
K5CFY in the net, KD5AFS. Good afternoon, Ray, and howdy, everybody else. I wasn't sure if you heard me or not, Ray. I just got home a few minutes ago, and I don't even have Netlogger up. But anyhow, not a lot going on. I spent about 2 hours down in Broken Arrow at Safelight. Francie's windshield had a little crack in it, and got that replaced, and that's a good thing I got insurance because that was a $900 windshield. So anyhow, that's all fixed up. I had to pay my $100 deductible, and then I left. I had to sit around for 2 hours. I guess you have to, wait for the glue to dry a little bit before you can take off in it. But then I went and got some lunch and made it back home. Didn't get back in time to say hi to Dustin, but that's the way it goes. Other than that, it's all well out here, Ray, sitting at 43 degrees, which is definitely above freezing. So, foggy out there, but, everything's okay. That's all I got, Ray. I'll send it back to you. I think I'm going to go take a nap. That's KD5AFS, back to net.
Righty, Grant. Well, good to hear you in there. And, that's definitely good to have insurance there. Windshields aren't cheap like they used to be, or nothing is as far as that goes. All right, Grant, have a good afternoon. 73 to you. We're clear with KD5AFS. Let's go to Hot Springs and talk to Cal. Whiskey 7, Sierra Tango Tango.
Well, good afternoon to all. Just sitting here looking out the window at the fog. We're still foggy. Of course, we're only about a half a mile from Lake Catherine down here, and which is just mainly a wide place in the river where it's lovely when it is, but anyway, we do tend to hold on to the fog a little longer than some places and have it when down the road a ways it's not even there, but it's about a tenth of a mile here, maybe a little more by now, but not a whole lot. We are up to we're having a heat wave here at 57 degrees, and kind of nice to not have to go to haul quite so much wood to the fireplace. Anyway, we're enjoying the net and getting and it's good to do so. That's what Hammond's all about. Anyway, other than that, not a whole lot. We'll just be final on yours and take care and have a good one. As old Tennessee Ernie Ford used to say, may the good Lord take a liking to you. We're Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango.
All righty, Cal. Thanks again for checking in with us. Good to hear from you up there in Arkansas, and we'll say 73 to you. Come back anytime you can. Look forward to talking to you. All right, at the bottom of the list again, looking for check-ins.
Alpha Bravo 8 Mike Oscar AP8MO Mobile in Burton Township, Ohio.
Kilo Delta 5, very slow farmer.
WD8MIU, good check. Whiskey Delta 8 Mike uniform.
KE8TQR, Keith in Uniontown, Ohio. Recheck.
Very slow farmer, Terry, good to hear you. And we got a recheck there from Wade, WD8MIU. Mr. Andy, good to hear you in there, my friend. Go right ahead.
All right, you probably had 2 or 3 check-ins there that you completely missed at the end there, Ray. But anyway, this is AP8MO Mobile, headed home,
and the fog is a whole lot better now than it was this morning. It's mostly just hovering above the snowpack, which is quickly dwindling with it being 46 degrees at Radix. So I imagine by this time tomorrow it'll be pretty much gone. So don't have a whole lot more, but I was able to get in here on both hours of the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm glad to hear you got your microphone straightened out with that plastic spring clip. Yeah, those are a common failure. So glad you're able to get something to replace it. All right, Ray, I'll throw it back to you. Thanks for letting me in here. I just drove into a rather moderate patch of fog here. So y'all drive safely out there if you're out on the road up here in northeast Ohio, because it's still patchy, dense fog. K5CFY and the Boredom Breaker Net. Catch y'all tonight on the Beacon Net. This is AB8MO Mobile.
All right, Andy. Well, thank you for checking in there with us. And yeah, actually, I just grabbed my hand mic. And I keep pushing the foot pedal down, and it's not working very well. But anyway, we got a new one coming, but it ain't here yet. Andy, appreciate you checking in there, and I probably need to slow down. I keep forgetting to give a little extra time there for all the folks up there in Ohio to check in. We'll clear with AB8MO. We'll go to Mr. Terry there, KD5 Very Slow Farmer. Wade, you'll be up next. Terry, go ahead.
Well, afternoon there, Mr. Ray. KD5ESF on a portable station that ain't going to last very long, but 2024 is not starting out good for me. Antennas are all still on the ground. Been too cold and rainy to get out there and clean them up, but we're going to try to get out there tomorrow. If not, Monday and Tuesday looks like a good day. And hadn't ordered any antennas yet. I don't think I'm going to until I get all this stuff cleaned up, moved into the back bedroom that's empty now, and get it all inside so we keep dust control a whole lot better than out here in the garage. Entered on the laptop yesterday and had to order a new battery for it because I don't like having the thing plugged up all the time. And the battery lasted 3 days and it exploded. Should have known better to buy one from China. But anyways, we threw it through the window, get it out of the house before it burnt my house down. And so we had a guy come in yesterday and patched up a few panes of the window there in the bedroom. So yeah, we got it all done. And I'll tell you what, people talking about the fog. Yesterday, I'd like to have died. Going down Highway 20 toward the pharmacy, and some fool with no headlights on and crazy fog out there. You couldn't see 200 foot, and that's if you squinted your eyes and had your wipers on. But heavy dew, or heavy fog. Anyway, the dude was in the wrong traffic lane, almost hit him head on. And I flashed my dadgum lights, honked the horn a couple times. Luckily, there's a highway patrol behind me, and he lit him up. I turned around and went back. I wanted to file charges on him. But he said, I'll go on about your business. I got him. Anyway, I'm hoping it's going to straighten up. But go back's still doing good. And before I time it out, I'm going to go ahead and get y'all to...
All righty, Terry, I think you ran out of battery or something there. But, man, that's close. I'm glad they got him, though.
A good day to get out there and start tearing everything apart. Well, I might even do it tomorrow. It's supposed to be up in the 50s or something like that. So we'll turn it back.
All right, I guess we lost Terry there. Let's try Wade there. 8 MIU. Wade, are you there? Go ahead.
220, and that's the only way we can get on the air right now. So we'll turn back to you, Ray. At least we're still around. Just ain't down to ordering maybe 5 the old ones. But we'll get there. And get ready to put them up. I'll probably give you a call and try to get some ham rescue folks down here. KD5Z
WD8 MIU. Are you there? Go ahead.
Yeah, Ray, Terry was still talking, and I didn't want to walk on him, and apparently you lost contact with him. Are you there? Go ahead.
RCWA8WKY.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, Ray, I don't know if
he
you
was
heard me or
talking
not.
and just
You
lost
Terry.
everything.
But he was still talking right up to
Terry,
when
you're
you
there.
called me
Come on back in here.
Anyway, we'll recheck, and we'll turn it back over to you if you hear me, and hopefully you got your problems resolved there. Say hi to Andy up there in Ohio and everybody else. So WD8MIU, back over to you, Ray.
Thank you there, Wade. Appreciate it. Good to hear you in there. Let me try one more time there. Terry, KD5, very slow farmer.
Yeah, we're trying it. Looks like we're throwing out the 15 watts. That's what I got the radio set on. And, well, I don't know. Is it not transmitting?
Sure, exactly what happened. You were just got through talking about the near miss there, and Highway Patrol let him up, and then I lost everything.
Yeah, like we were saying, I don't know. Got a lot of issues out here in the garage, and I moved some stuff around like you did, and I don't know what happened. So anyway, we're not doing anything else to the radios until I get it all moved back inside. Taking it in the house so we can control the dust and everything a whole lot better. Computer quit, laptop blowed up. I guess you heard all that. So anyway, I want to get out here while this looks like it's still transmitting. Might have had a lazy thumb. I don't know. Hope that's all it was. But anyways, we get ready to go up with some antennas. We'll be giving you a call and try to get some ham rescue down here to give us a hand again. And we're going to have it up a whole lot better this time. I can't believe that microburst. Neighbor to the east of me, two of them had their sheds blown to pieces. I had that microburst over here, and that's what took the tower down. So anyways, we'll catch up with you when we can there, Ray. Appreciate you picking me up, and hopefully it's still in there. KD5ESF, back to net.
Alrighty, Terry. Good to hear you in there. You take care. 73. Well, let's go back to Wade there. WD8MIU. Wade, did you have anything else for us?
No, not really. I just, obviously, it must have been on your end because I was hearing everything Terry was saying. Of course, I'm on Echolink. I don't know if that would make any difference. But for some reason, about 1 o'clock, I tried bringing up the JRS repeater through the, Echolink, and not through Echolink, through the Allstar node. I wasn't getting anything. So then I tried to bring up the Silver Creek one, and I couldn't get anything on there. But then I had to take care of issue, and not an issue with the radio or anything, but just an issue. And so I was gone for about, almost 45 minutes. I came back, and I thought, well, I'll come in on Echolink. And then I caught Dustin there at the tail end of his shift there and heard you having issues. So I don't know if I got an All-Star node issue or HT issue or what I got, but hey, it's all part of ham radio. You got to deal with what you got, and so like somebody was saying, they don't like to use Echolink too much, but it's the only thing got me in there today. So unless there were some other issues on your guys' end, I don't know about. But anyway, back over to you, Ray, and thanks for doing the net. Give Fred it's there, top of his head. He won't remember me. It'll be 2 years this May, but you never know. He might. But WD8MIU.
Wade, appreciate you checking in there with us, and you take care. 70. All right, there's a Ray, K5CFY with the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net, and looking for check-ins.
KB5 EDP.
Golf Whiskey 8, Sierra Zulu Lima, David, Newport, South Wales, and thank you, Nick.
K5CFY, this is Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG, Nick in Orville, Ohio. Hi, Dave.
in Uniontown, Ohio. Recheck.
Hey, let's hold it up right there. Let's see, we got Ron there, KB5VDB. We got Dave. Then we had Mr. Nick, and then we got Keith. So let's go to the top of the list there and see what Ron is up to. KB5VDB. Ron, go ahead.
Good afternoon to everyone. This is KB5VDB. I just got a phone call from Lloyd, and Lloyd is asking for everyone's prayers. He is in the hospital currently. They've got him on a lot of oxygen. He's retaining water. He says he's not sure when he'll be able to come back on the air.
Yeah, I got a text from him yesterday that he was getting fluid built up and was headed to the hospital. So, yeah, thoughts and prayers are with him, and thanks for that.
He put his wife on the phone, and so I told her anything that we can do at all, please let us know. So just pray for him right now. Go ahead and put my bunch in for the count, and we'll go ahead and talk to you later. KB5VDB.
Right. I just got through punching in Brian's call. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate you checking in there. Thanks for the info on Lloyd. Hopefully, everybody will give him thoughts and prayers there, and we'll get him out of the hospital there. Next up, let's go with Mr. Day there, GWH, here at Zulu Lima. Go right ahead.
K5CFY from Golf Whiskey 8, Sierra Zulu Lima. Good afternoon, Ray, and all the boredom breakers out there. And could you please add in Declan, 2 Whiskey 0, the kind young ham, and Sue, Mike Whiskey 7, finally did it. And so sorry to hear about Lloyd that we were all thinking about, and thanks for the update there, Ron. And I hope he's back out of hospital very, very soon indeed. We're currently sat here at the moment at 45 Foxtrot with a clear sky. We managed to survive the second storm overnight. Didn't get any sleep at all, and because of the wind noise and all the rest of it, and all the things blowing around outside. But it's been dead calm all day today, and we're happy that there's no another one on the horizon at the moment anyway. And everything survived, so we're all good this end there, Ray. And thanks to Nick and myself keyed up perfectly at exactly the same time, and I know Nick that must have been watching the dashboard there. I unkeyed, and Nick unkeyed at the same time. I was just waiting for each other to call there. Hi. Okay there, Ray, doing a great job as always, and thanks for everything you do with ham radio, so I'll put it back to you. K5CFY from GW8SZL.
Alrighty, Dave, always good to hear from you, my friend, and tell Declan and Miss Sue we all said hi. Hope you're having a good evening there, and 73 there to you. All right, we'll clear with GWH here at Zulu Lima, and let's go get Mr. Nick there, KD8 SLG. Nick, go ahead.
K5CFY, this is KD8 SLG. Good afternoon, Ray, and all the Boredom Breaker netizens. Oh, Dave, we're quite the pair there. Great minds think alike, and so do we. Good to hear you, Dave. Well, it's Wednesday, so I got to throw out the plug for the Beacon Net tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern. That's 9 o'clock Tulsa time. Early check-in start a half hour beforehand with me. Dustin takes over at the top of the hour. Allstar node 48496, Echolink W8WKY-R, and if you can get here, you can get there because we're linked up with the Boredom Breaker Hub. Hope to hear a bunch of you over there tonight. This is KD8 SLG, back to net control. Thanks, Ray.
good to hear you in there, and we'll look forward to talking to you guys tonight on the Beacon Net. So thanks for the spot there. We appreciate you throwing that in there. All right, we're going to clear with Nick there, KD8SLG, and let's go stay up there in Ohio and talk to Keith, KD8QOL. Go ahead, Keith. Good to hear you in there, my friend.
5 CFY, it's KE8TQR, Keith in Uniontown, Ohio. And if I'm saying hi to you, Ray, it must be Wednesday. Yes, it is. Good hearing you today. Good saying hi to you. Fine job you're doing on the net today. And good to hear everyone else coming in from everywhere today on the Boredom Breaker Net. Hope everybody's day is going great. If you're in this rain, try to stay dry. And if you're out there on the highways and byways, keep an eye out on the rest of those who are out there with you, because some of them ain't watching you. And with that, I'll just send it back to you, Ray. I just like saying hi to you because we don't get too much of a chance to talk. And hope to hear you tonight on that Beacon Net that somebody just gave us a commercial for. Hi. And we'll talk to you all later. KE8TQR saying 73, and God bless all.
Thanks for checking in there with us, and have a great day there, and we'll catch you later, probably tonight. So anyway, thank you there. KE8TQR, we're at the bottom of the list looking for additional check-ins.
KE8K Mobile, in and out.
This is Kilo Charlie 8, Mike Romeo Charlie. The name is Bob, and I live in Oakwood Village, Ohio.
K5LE, Kilo 5 Lima Echo, Mosley.
And there was a Ohio station, I think it was, that I didn't get your call sign at all.
I say again, my call sign is Kilo Charlie 8, Mike Romeo Charlie.
That time you kind of doubled there with the other station there, KC8MRC. All right, we got you in there. Mr. Curtis, your turn. Go ahead.
Hey, Ray, thanks for running the net again. Always good to hear you on. Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. Nothing for the net today. 73 stall. I'll turn it back to net control. Thanks, Ray. N5 CEO.
Curtis, always good to hear from you. You take care there. And 73. All right, let's go talk to Bob there, KC8MRC. Go right ahead.
Good evening, or good afternoon. I just wanted to say hello to everybody today. Hope that your weather is a whole lot better than the foggy, cold weather we're having right here up in Northeast Ohio. And with that, I'll say 7-3 to 1 and all, and hope everybody has a safe and happy rest of the day. This is KC8MRC.
It's probably really close as the same thing y'all are having up there has been for a couple of days now. Been above freezing, but right now it's 44 degrees, foggy, misty. Looks like Ohio gray, as everybody says, but thanks for checking in there, and hopefully one of these days we'll see some sunshine. But anyway, all right, we're at the bottom of the list again, and we're looking for check-ins.
WE8WIZ, Bob in Norton.
Oh, that's Toronto. Yeah.
Double there. I think I heard Alex in there, K5ABF. There was another station. Come back with your call sign.
KE8HNK Mobile, in and out.
Whiskey Echo 8, Whiskey India Zulu.
I'm not, you're breaking up or something. I'm not getting all your call sign. Try that again.
KE8WIZ. Whiskey Echo 8, Whiskey India Zulu.
Papa Hotel.
To that time, Victor Alpha 3 Golf Papa Hotel. All right, we got you in there. Go ahead. Victor Alpha 3 Golf Papa Hotel. Go right ahead.
Papa Hotel. Jeff in Toronto. So walking down the street to pick up my kids from school. It was quarter mile and fog for most of the day, but then it started to rain. Actually cleared the skies a little bit. So now I'd say the visibility is about at least a mile. 34 degrees, and that's really all I have to say. Thanks for running the net, and 73.
We'll clear with Victor Alpha 3 Golf Papa Hotel. And let's go talk to, let's see, Kilo Echo 8 Hotel November Kilo. Are you there? KE8HNK, go right ahead. Hearing in Kilo Echo 8 Hotel November Kilo. Try it one more time, and we'll get WIZ in there next. Kilo Echo 8 Hotel November Kilo. Go ahead. He was in the mobile, and we missed him there. Sorry about that. All right, let's go to Bob there. Whiskey Echo 8, Whiskey India Zulu. Bob, good to hear you in there. Go ahead.
Thank you, Net Control. This is Bob. Whiskey Echo 8, Whiskey India Zulu, out here in fabulous Norton, Ohio. Yeah, everybody seems a little overmodulated right now. I'm having trouble understanding some of the things going on. Maybe you're having trouble understanding me, too, so I'm going to back out here. Wish everybody a good day here, and at least it's not freezing. So this is Bob, the round mound of sound, out here in Norton, Ohio, which, as you know, is the garden spot of Summit County. Everybody, God bless. 73, Whiskey Echo 8, Whiskey India Zulu, and I'll be down.
Hey, Bob. Well, I haven't heard you say that you're not a real person. You just play one on the radio. But anyway, good to hear you in there, Bob, and I hope you're having a great afternoon. We'll say 73 to you. All righty. Let's see. Anybody else out there like to make a last-minute check-in here? We're at the top of the hour, but if you'd like to check in, come on in here.
Here is Whiskey 8 Delta Echo Charlie in the Mobile, Northeast Ohio.
W8.
Whiskey Yankee 7 Julia Tango WI7 JT Jason in Cheyenne.
Up right there. I got a couple there. There was another one in there that was really, really low. Did not hear you. I think there was a 7 in the call sign. Then I had Whiskey 8 Delta Echo Charlie and WY7JT. There was another station in there with a 7 in your call. Come on back in here. Kilo Germany 7. India Radio Net. Whiskey 8, Delta Echo Charlie, go ahead.
Well, good afternoon, everybody on the net. Here is Whiskey 8 Delta Echo Charlie. The name here is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango. We're here in Northeast Ohio, about 30 miles east of Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, where I've got 45 degrees, 45 and cloudy this, take that back, 45 and foggy. There we go, 45 and foggy. About a quarter-mile visibility this morning, or this afternoon. Otherwise, that's all I got. Just want to get my name on the stovepipe, get my name on the payroll, as they say. I'll say 7-3 to you. Doing a great job. W8DEC, back to net.
Appreciate you checking in there, and we've got about the same thing down here, so 73 there to you. Appreciate you checking in. All right, let's go see what's going on up in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Jason, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Ray, and everyone on the net. We're having a nice day up here, considering it's overcast in the mid-40s, but most all that snow and ice is gone from the street in front of the house and should be gone from the neighborhood hopefully today. And that'll make driving around town a little bit nicer. Not too much else going on. I'll let you close it down. 7-3, and God bless to all. WI7JT.
Hey, Jason, appreciate you checking in there, and always good to hear from you. 73. All right, let's see if Alex is in there. K5, AVF. Alex, did I hear you in there?
Ray, I think you were doing battle up there with that Canadian station and forgot me or something, but I heard you say my call sign. K5 CFY, this is K5 AVF Alex here, 10 miles south of Tulsa. We've got 45 degrees and no wind and fog, big time fog out there. I've been out doing my Uber duties this morning again, on the go. I'll tell you what, it never ends, but that's the way it is. Got in here in time to get logged in, good deal. So thanks for calling me, Ray, and I'll give it back to you. By the way, if you can, need to get that line 72 fixed. Something is wrong with it. But go ahead, back to you, Ray. K5 CFY, this is K5 AVF.
What that is, because I'm positive that was his call sign there. But anyway, we'll check in that a little. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you checking in there. All right, anybody else out there like to check into the net?
KC5JVT, KC5JVT, Bush and Ardmore. Check in only.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, that's KE8, Scott, Vermilion, Ohio.
Whiskey November 8, Sierra, Charlie, India, and I'll be in and out.
Alpha Delta 8, India, Oscar, in and out.
Kilo Delta 8, Echo Papa Charlie, KD8 EPC, Dustin, Medina, Portable.
Way behind here. There was, let's see, I don't even know where I'm at here. KC5, let's see, I got Butch in there, KC5, JVT. Then I had a couple of guys from Ohio trying to get in there, so come back again with your call sign. One of them was a Whiskey November 8, I think it was.
Alpha Delta 8.
Yeah, the call sign here is Whiskey November 8, Sierra, Charlie, India, just like the word science.
Picked up Alpha Delta 8, India, Oscar.
QSL, roger that. Mark in Wellington, Ohio.
Got you in there. Was there another whiskey station in there? All right, looks like it was a WN8 there. WN8, Sierra Charlie India was in and out. All right, thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. I knew I got the whiskey November 8th and I lost the last of it. Anybody else? Let's go ahead and get Butch. Were you in and out?
Yes, sir, Ray. Just in and out. I can't afford to pay you overtime. KC5JVT clear.
All right, let's go to Mark, 88 IO. Go right ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone on the net. Good hearing everybody this afternoon. Yep, I'm in the same position everybody else is. Fog, rain, nasty outside. Hopefully it warms up a little bit more tomorrow and we have a little better day. Good to hear everybody. This is 88 IO, back to net.
I appreciate you checking in there, and yeah, I hope we see some sunshine here. I forgot what the sun even looks like, but good to hear you in there. Thanks for checking in. Let's go to Whiskey, November 8, Sierra Charlie India. I know you said in and out, but I thought I'd give you a chance to say hi or something. Go ahead.
All right, yeah, I'll go ahead and say hi. Just kind of going through the job listings right now. So, yeah, just kind of listening to the net in the background. So W8 SPI and back to net.
Mobile in there, I think. KD8 EPC. Dustin, are you still there? Go ahead.
With CFY and the Boredom Breaker Net, this is KD8 EPC. I am portable. Just getting ready to pull out of the driveway, so perfect timing there, Ray. Thanks so much for doing the second hour. As everybody else has said, rainy, gray, cold. That's going on. With that, great bet. Thanks for having us, and have a great afternoon. KD8 EPC, back to net control.
November 8, Whiskey Bravo, late check-in.
All right, Whiskey Bravo. I've heard that call somewhere before. Go ahead.
Yeah, Ray, it's Stefan here. November 8, Whiskey Bravo, late check-in. Heard the net going. I figured I'd say hi to everyone on the Boredom Breakers net and everyone else on the radio listening, and appreciate you running it. And I'm just heading to the Wiz's house, WE8 WIZ. So we're going to have a great afternoon. So send it back to you, my friend, and I'll hear you coming up, I believe this Saturday is my net for the barometer net. I'll send it back to you, November 8 Whiskey Bravo, back to net control.
All righty, Stefan. Good to hear you in there, and we'll look forward to talking to you Saturday morning, Fred and I. So anyway, good to hear you. Thanks for checking in on my hour. Appreciate it. Anybody else out there?
W8WKY.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, 88 COS, Scott from Million, Ohio.
You were a little scratchy there, but we got you in there. Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray. Scott, go ahead. Welcome to the net.
In here and give you a big good afternoon to you, Ray, and to you, Fred. I listened to you this morning before the pre-net net, the early net. We always wait to everyone jump in and say good afternoon. KE8, sending it back to the net, 73.
Hey, Scott. Yep. Yeah, the barometer net, I look forward to it every day. It gets my day started off right. So good to hear you in there, Scott. Thanks for checking in. And 73 to you. Anybody else out there? I'm going to call that good there and close the net down. I want to thank the SARA Club for hooking up for 2 hours and getting all the check-ins, all the Ohio folks coming checking in here. We have a great there. Looks like a total of 83 today, so that's wonderful. And I do appreciate all you folks checking in. And I'll say 73 to you, and I'll get off of here, and we'll close the net. So everybody have a great afternoon. Enjoy the gloomy gray skies. At least it is down here. K5 CFY, this net is secure.
It's gray and gloomy here too, Ray, November 8 Whiskey Bravo, but I hope you have a great afternoon.
This is KD8SLG. I want to thank everybody who participated in the M5 XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net today. The net is secure, and the repeater is returned to normal, customary, amateur use. KD8SLG clear.
I don't think this repeater has ever been returned to normal, November 8 Whiskey Bravo, but it's a good thought, though. Good to hear you, Nick.
NAWB, KD8SLG. It's not abnormal, at least. KD8SLG, I'm clear.
You're right, but we'd have to drop the repeater on the floor for that to happen. But yeah, I get it. Clear and heading to the whiz. November 8 Whiskey Bravo.
W8WKY.